Here we go, back at it, ready to put some primer on. So car's been outside, as you can see from the picture. I've cleaned all the floor, brushed it a million times and hoovered it because I've got a hoover. Doors, I've put a bit of mask on the inside of the doors, and same as the boot, like so, just because I feel when I get the air gun goes across, I don't want any of the crud and stuff in there to shoot out. Body's all masked up, redone the bonnet, wheels all done. Underneath I've just got another strip of the plastic on the rear of the sill, and then same front and back. Fuel caps there, ready to go. Sunroof's there, so just going to mix up some paint, epoxy primer, and then shoot it on, see what happens. Wow, that's the first coat of epoxy on. Bit of a learning lesson with the old gun. Yeah, the gun had a bit of a leak when I put some paint in it, and I also didn't notice that the connector didn't fit. Never mind. We muddled through and got some the old epoxy on, but I'll go and pop out and get another gun. So, fuel cap's got some paint on, epoxy even. The bonnet has got a good nice coating on it. Got the front on there. It's gone on really nice actually. It's quite easy to, not easy obviously, but you know, goes on quite well. Quite chuffed. Let's have a little mooch. Not too bad. A couple of little the roof looks quite patchy bossy. I had to keep, I've only got like half a litre thing on my old gun, so I had to keep topping that up. But yeah, we got all the backs of the doors. I did miss a bit up there though, I've just noticed. Oops. Back of the doors, back of the boot, all this side of the car, seals, front, bonnet. So that's not bad. That's quite a decent coat on there as well. Weren't too thick, weren't too thin, but it's gone on quite well, which I'm quite pleased with. It's quite easy stuff to mix up really. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's like 100 parts epoxy, 25 parts thinners and 25 parts hardener. So I think it was 300ml epoxy, 75 of the other two mixed up. Nice decent consistency. Filtered through, I'll see, filter into there. A bit of a mess, but yeah, happy with that. And according to the tub, it's currently 23 degrees in the garage, 23, 24, and on the paint tin it says at this temperature with the mixture doing, you're looking between 8 and 14 hours cure time. So I will leave this to cure itself. And I've only sort of used one tub of the paint. So I've got another litre left, so yeah, another litre will easily probably do. What I'll probably do is switch the doors around the other way, and bonnet and boot, and the sunroof. I dribbled a bit on there. Obviously where the gun was leaking, put a few drops in there, so I'll leave that until I do the other side of the bonnet and the boots. Well, that is the last of the epoxy primer on. So I've turned the panels around, done the front side of those doors. I also went and bought to get a new gun. The issue I had with old gun was seal that pin there. When you move the trigger, it also is just dribbling out. It is an old gun. It's just a father-in-law's one who said, obviously, give it a punt, see if it works. But it was dribbling quite a bit, so popped out 2 screw fix. Screw fix had one of these ones, the older Urabur, whatever it's called. 34 quid. Nice gun. It came with a a 1.7 and a 1.4mm thing, so that's ideal, so I can finish the primer for the 1.7mm, and then when I get to the paint and lacquer I can use 1.4, or buy another nozzle if I need to, because it's a new enough bit of kit to buy one. So we're looking pretty good. It's still 23 degrees in here, which it was when I started this, so that's good. So I can leave this for another 6 or 8 hours and this should be all cured then. So then it's a case of, once it's cured, there's a couple of drips on the body somewhere, and like that kind of thing there. So once it's all dry and that's done, I can obviously, the bigger lumps I can just get a little bit of 320 grit on those, get those flat, and then the whole body, well mainly the panels, are going to have a nice smooth finish on them. Are going to be 320 grit, sanded down, and then once that's done and wiped over, then it's on with the high build primer.